to the e-estate presentation for today, where we get to share some incredible information with you that we believe is going to change lives around the world because it's already impacting lives as of today. And so we're excited about this and we're glad that you are on the presentation. My name is Anthony Deloach and I'm going to be your host for today. And I'm excited to be your host. There's several people who could be presenting this information to you, but I count it as an honor and a privilege that I get the opportunity to share something this incredible with you today. Now, I want to jump out right up front and let you guys know that I am not a financial advisor. I do not give financial advice, and nothing in this presentation should be considered as any type of financial advice. But what I am going to do is I'm going to share something with you today, a concept, a market shift that is happening right now that is creating wealth right under your nose. And most people do not even know that this is happening, but today you're going to be made aware of it. And you're going to be able to you're going to get all the information that you need so you can make an educated decision for yourself if you're ready to participate in the new wave of wealth. Now, what I want to do right now is go ahead and introduce to some and present to others e-estate, a new era of digital real estate solutions. Now, we're going to show you how the process of tokenization can allow you to create real passive income through the real estate space, which is absolutely phenomenal. Now, before I get into everything, I do want to go ahead and cover what we're going to talk about today. We're going to go over an overview of e-estate. We're going to let you know all the information that you need to know about this platform and how it works. We're going to share with you the solution that it provides for investors. And then we're also going to share the solution that it provides for those of you all who want to take it to another level and actually become an agent with e-estate. Now, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself because I think it's very important that you know a little bit about the person that is presenting information to you. And I want to give you a little of my story so you guys can bear with me for a little while. But I want to tell you guys, they call me a crypto and passive income enthusiast. And the reason why they call me that is because I'm so passionate about the cryptocurrency space and also creating passive income because I know it's one way for us to really create freedom in our life. Now, I was originally introduced to passive income way back in the day, back in 2001, when somebody actually introduced me or invited me to a hotel meeting. They said, hey, there's a business concept that I want you to check out that's allowing people to create extra income and even some freedom in their life. And so I went to that business meeting with a lot of expectation because I was very ambitious at the time. I wanted to see exactly what was going on. Now, I'm going to tell you guys, when I got to that meeting, I liked the concept, but what really impressed me was the lifestyle of the presenter who actually presented the information. Now, the presenter that evening, he was telling a story about how he got up in the morning. He did exactly what he wanted to do, when he wanted to do it, and with whom he wanted to do it with. He was talking about how he got up in this morning and his daughter was waking him up, and he got up, they had breakfast, they went out, they did all of these incredible things. And what I realized at that time as a young individual is that this gentleman was living a passive income lifestyle. As a matter of fact, he was living what I call true lifestyle, right? Because there was not a lot of people that I had seen that were living a true passive income or wealthy lifestyle, even, right? I want to tell you at that time, I thought the whole thing was working harder and working harder and harder to make it in this world and to make the type of money I wanted to make. At that time, I was actually working two jobs. I want you guys to think about that. And if you look around you, the people who work in two jobs don't have more freedom in their life. Some of them may have more money, but they're not living the lifestyle that you want, right? And so I want to tell you today, we're going to show you some concepts and some things today that I think is going to really impress you. See, once I saw what cryptocurrency was about in 2017, and I was really introduced to cryptocurrency because I was working at the bank. I was an executive at the bank, and a gentleman came in and he had a large deposit, and I had to do my due diligence on that deposit. And when I did my due diligence on that deposit, he said that he got that money from the sale of some Bitcoin. Now, at that time, you know, Bitcoin was a key word out there that people were talking about, and it was a hot topic and all that type of stuff, but I really didn't know much about it. So at that time, I said, I got to really figure out what this Bitcoin stuff is about if it's producing deposits like this in people's accounts. And let me tell you guys, I went and dived into cryptocurrency, but it wasn't until later when I saw that a gentleman actually was presenting an opportunity for you to combine cryptocurrency with passive income. And when I saw that, I said, man, this is really what I'm talking about here, because I knew cryptocurrency was the new wave of money, right? I knew cryptocurrency was going to be the new way that we do money. It just was no way around that, right? And so, being that that was the case, I said, I need to find out how I can participate this on different levels. And guys, when I did that, it really created freedom in my life. I was able to retire my six-figure job at the bank. You know what? Because I realized I was working at the bank and I was climbing that corporate ladder. But what I really knew is that my ladder was leaning against the wrong wall. You know how I knew that that was the case? Because as I was going higher and higher up the ladder, I was looking around at the people that were there, and I said, they are not living the lifestyle that I want. Some of them were making more money, but their lifestyle was hectic. They were not happy. I didn't see a lot of smiles on people's faces and stuff like that. I said, this is not the lifestyle that I want for myself, or this is not how I want to spend the rest of my life. So I need to learn how to lean my ladder against another wall. And through this cryptocurrency space with passive income, I leaned my ladder against the right wall and I was able to get free. And I've been living the free lifestyle ever since then. And this is not really about me. This is really about those of you all who have seen a vision and said, hey, look, I want some freedom in my life. I wanted to see how I can actually make this possible. And I believe e-estate is one of the ways that we can make this possible. I've participated in a lot of things before, and I don't think many of the things that I participated in before were as strong as what e-estate presents today, because it is backed by real world assets, right? And so that's my story, and I want to tell you guys about that, but it's not about me. I want to get into what e-estate is all about. If you guys are excited about what you're going to hear today, drop a 777 in the chat. I need to make sure that you guys can hear me loud and clear. I need to make sure everybody's awake. I know some of you all are participating like me from early morning time zone, so I know it's very early in the morning for some of you all. I want to make sure everybody's paying close attention to the information that I'm going to present to you today. Now, what I want to do really quick is to play a short video, right? This video is I'm going to play about 1 minute and 30 seconds of this video, but I think it's going to give you a good overview of what e-estate is all about and why this is so powerful. So let me go ahead and play this really quick, and then I'll be right back with you.
The future of real estate investment starts here. The real estate market is long overdue for change. High entry costs, low liquidity, bureaucracy, and hidden fees have made traditional property investment complex and inaccessible. e-estate is redefining the industry. Through EST, Estate Token, we enable seamless property ownership, investment, and income generation. Real assets are tokenized on the Binance Smart Chain, ensuring full transparency, security, and a stable source of income. Every asset undergoes AI-driven analysis, legal verification, and expert evaluation, guaranteeing capital protection. e-estate is not just a platform, it's the new standard in real estate investment. Benefits for buyers. Imagine having the flexibility to invest in real estate while earning consistent returns without the hassle.
All right, I just wanted to play a few minutes of that video because I believe it really gives you the sight of why e-estate is the new standard of real estate solutions, right? And I want to tell you guys that it is inevitable that real estate has to come into the current age, right? It has to come into the current age, just like money had to move into the current age. That's why we have cryptocurrency right now. And you see all the talk about what cryptocurrency is and how it's going to revolutionize money. Well, here's the thing, guys. Now real estate has to become democratized. It has to be revolutionized, just like money, just like the stock market and everything. And we believe that e-estate has provided a platform for us to all participate in this new revolution of real estate. And it's going to make real estate actually accessible to people worldwide, to even people who never had access to actually become real estate investors. But now everybody's going to have the opportunity to do that through platforms like e-estate that's leading the way. Now, I want to show you one of the ways that they are actually lowering the barrier of entry for real estate through incredible properties like this property that the co-owner the co-founder is going to present and do a walkthrough of in this video right here. You guys are going to be blown away by what you see in this video because it's going to show you the power of what eEstate provides to people around the world.
All right, step inside. I'm about to show you one of the most impressive units in all of Miami. This is the 39th floor of Icon Brickell, the residential side of the W Hotel. And yes, it's as luxurious as it looks. 2 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms, high ceilings, open layout, floor-to-ceiling windows with jaw-dropping views of both the bay and the skyline. Most people pay millions for this kind of lifestyle, but with eEstate, you don't need millions. You can invest any amount that fits your budget. Want to buy the entire unit? Go ahead. Prefer to own a small share? That works too. Either way, you'll earn just like everyone else based on your share, same system, same income model, total flexibility. This apartment is fully furnished, newly renovated, and ready for business. It's designed exclusively for short-term rental, like Airbnb or Booking. That means daily income, starting from day one. King-size beds, room for 4, and this is what you wake up to every morning. It's not just real estate, it's a lifestyle asset that pays you back. Everything here is optimized for comfort and cash flow. And the best part? You don't manage anything, we do it all for you. You just buy ESD tokens and you start earning legally, transparently, worldwide. This is not a concept, it's happening right now. This is eEstate, the new way to own real estate.
All right, incredible, incredible. I want to thank you guys for paying attention to that quick video there, which is absolutely amazing. And it shows from the co-founder that what is actually happening here. And you can see that this is real. And this is what people are actually excited about here with this incredible, incredible opportunity. Now, we had some crazy people in the chat dropping some crazy stuff here. It's all good. We're going to keep it moving. You guys ignore all the things that are going on in the chat there. But we know we have an incredible opportunity here that people can actually participate in right now. All right. And thank you so much, Jason, for notifying me of that. That is absolutely phenomenal, right? And so you guys know how these bad actors and characters get into chats and try to disrupt things. But we're going to keep the party going here right now, which is absolutely amazing. All right, now I'm going to talk to you guys about why tokenization is absolutely revolutionary. Tokenization is revolutionary because of the fact that with tokenization, it's going to lower the barrier of entry for people to get involved. And I want to tell you guys that this is amazing because real estate tokenization is projected to become a $16 trillion market by 2030. Now, this is said by the Boston Consulting Group. And this is an amazing stat right here because we're in 2025 right now. And you guys understand that being that we're in 2025 right now, that this is going to allow us to be able to actually take advantage of this new wave of wealth that's being created. Right? We don't have to wait. It doesn't take a long time for us to actually be able to participate in this new wave of wealth anymore. We don't have to wait decades. Things are moving faster than ever before. So now it's the right time for you to get involved, right? Now, let me talk about what tokenization is, because there's a lot of people who are thinking like, hey, look, I want to get involved in tokenization, but what is tokenization? I want to tell you that tokenization is simply the process of turning a real world asset, just like real estate, into digital tokens on the blockchain. What does this mean? This means that each token represents a fraction of ownership in the asset. So instead of needing thousands of dollars to buy an entire property, you can invest with smaller amounts and still earn a share of the profits. It's just like owning a piece of the building, but everything is done digital, secure, and easy to manage. See, the blockchain has revolutionized the way we do money through cryptocurrency, right? And since blockchain has revolutionized the way we do money through cryptocurrency, and it's the basis of what cryptocurrency is based on, which means that it allows the digital ledger that is totally anonymous, totally secure, and totally transparent at the same time, something that we haven't had before. And I want to tell you that the fact that you can actually put real estate on the blockchain and track ownership of real estate and make payments seamlessly through this blockchain technology, it makes everything better for everyone in the real estate space. Now, let me tell you about another financial influencer or a financial voice that's in our world right now who's excited about tokenization. Yes, we're talking about Larry Fink. He's the CEO of BlackRock. Now, whether you like him a lot or not, you have to realize that he is one of the leading financial voices in the world right now. And he said this back in 2022, that we believe that tokenization of real world assets will revolutionize the financial system. And this is absolutely amazing right here. And I'm glad that we are involved with a project that will bring this to light for us. All right. Now let's talk about the project that is making this happen for us. We're now talking about eEstate, right? Now, eEstate is a next generation platform that's designed to make real estate investments accessible, transparent, and secure to individuals worldwide. They lower the barrier of entry through tokenization. As you saw in the video with the co-founder, Mike Hamilton, that they lower the barrier of entry and allows you to diversify your portfolio. So now you can get involved with a property for as little as $10. That's right. You don't need thousands of dollars anymore. To create passive income in the real estate space, you don't need to have to go out and buy tens of thousands or tens of dozens of rental properties, Airbnbs, and all of these types of things. You can actually get involved in tokenization for as little as $10 now through an incredible platform like eEstate, which is absolutely amazing here. And I'm so excited about this here, and I'm so excited about what we have access to right now. Now, I want to tell you also, we have access to blockchain-powered transactions. With them using blockchain, this makes everything simple and easy. We get paid without having to worry about anything. Also, what the company does is they go ahead and they curate properties. These are top tier properties from around the world that we get to participate in. They bring the best properties to the platform, and then we can actually go ahead and take advantage of these properties knowing that they got the right properties. See, a lot of people ask me, why don't they have more properties on the eEstate platform? I say they have the right amount of properties on the platform because they have the right properties on the platform. And I want to tell you guys, this is absolutely amazing because now they're going to bring the ones that are going to produce a lot of profits for us. And I'm glad about that. Now, I know some of you all may be saying, well, look, I wonder, how can I participate? I don't know a lot about real estate. Well, I want to tell you guys right now that they have experts that actually go out and get the information. They provide the information to you all, right? When they provide the information to you all, you get to make an educated decision about the property that you want to get involved in. And there's properties on every level for everybody. So you can literally get in where you fit in with this, all right? Now, let's talk about the properties that are available here. And I'm going to talk about how you can actually get involved and what type of cash flow that you can earn from each property. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over to my back office really quick, and I'm going to go into the real estate properties here. Now, once I do this, I want to show you guys how this works. Now, the first property that we're going to talk about is that property that's there in Icon Brickell in Miami, right? So this is the first property here. You guys saw the video. Very, very nice luxury property that we have access to here. Now, what's great about this is that we do have access to this, and we can actually look at what's available to us and through the pictures here, right? Now, when you get access to this, you can start with as little as 10 USD, which means that you can start with as little as $10, right? So with $10 that you in here, you can start earning passive income through the real estate space, right? And through the real estate and tokenization space. So now you can start earning this passive income, but you don't have to stop at $10. You can actually increase this however much you want. So if you wanted to go into $1,000, you could earn passive income starting at $1,000. If you wanted to go in and add $10,000, this is the type of cash flow that you would actually earn from this. So this is showing that you will earn about $882 per month from this property if you put $10,000 into this, right? Now, this is consistent passive income that you're going to earn consistently on a daily basis. Now, you may run into a lot of other platforms and a lot of other things. Hey, you're going to earn passive income and you're going to earn it for a little while, right? Some of them allow you to earn that passive income for a year. Some of them may allow you to earn that passive income for longer. But what I've noticed is that most other tokenization or real estate platforms, you're only going to earn about 8 to 10% per month. Well, let me tell you, the way eEstate is set up, they set it up so it's more aggressive for you, right? And so you're not going to earn 8 to 10%. I said 8 to 10% per month, but 8 to 10% per year. Over here with eEstate, you're going to earn 8 to anywhere to around 16% per month, which is absolutely incredible. And sometimes you're going to have the opportunity to earn even more. That's what's powerful about eEstate, right? And we have several different properties for you to actually participate in. So this is absolutely amazing right here. Now, with the two-phase income model that eEstate has, for the first 18 months, you're going to earn Monday through Friday. That's right. You're going to earn daily payouts of your profits. Excuse me. You're going to earn daily payouts of your profits. But then after the 18 months, you're going to earn 10% annually for the lifetime of the property, which is absolutely amazing, right? And so I'm excited about this. Now let's talk about some of the other properties that's available. You have this property that's available in Seattle, Washington, right here, which starts at $117. Now this is a downtown apartment here, which is really nice. If you look through the pictures of this property, you're going to see how amazing this property is as well. This is a well laid out apartment with a lot of different amenities that are available to the people who actually go in and take part in that apartment. All right. Now you also have villas. This is a house that's located in Arch Cape, Oregon. This one starts at $480, right? So you can actually get involved with this one. At the minimum of $480, it does produce a cash flow of $56.45, which is incredible right here. Every single month you'll be earning that. But guess what? You're earning it on a daily basis, which makes this revolutionary as well. Now, here's the one that I got involved in first, which is the villa that's out in Los Angeles. Now, I started with this villa out in Los Angeles because I said this is a great opportunity at a price point that I could start with, and it does produce a lot of cash flow for me and around $400 per month in cash flow, which is incredible here as well, right? And so if you look at the pictures of this villa, you're going to see how powerful this is and how beautiful this is, rather. Let me go ahead and see if I can click on it and show the pictures of this villa here. For some reason, my computer doesn't want to cooperate today. But let me see if I could get it. Oh, it doesn't let me show. I'll show it to you guys a little bit later. So I want to tell you the villa here is absolutely amazing that we get to. And when you look at these pictures, you're going to see why I chose this one to be the first property that I actually got involved in. But here's another thing, guys. I want to tell you, I just took another step up, and there's a video coming out about where I went with this. There's another property. There's a villa in Bali right here. I started to go with this one because this is a beautiful villa in Bali, right? And this one starts at $6,740, but it produces a cash flow for you of $934 per month on average, right? Which means you get about $11,121 per year. Now, I want you to keep in mind that you're earning this cash flow for the first 18 months this aggressively, right? And then after the first 18 months, you're going to get 10% annually. So when I was looking at this, I said, what level should I go to? And I decided to step up to the commerce level. And just yesterday, guys, I stepped up to the commerce level right here. And this starts at $10,270. But look at the type of cash flow that you're earning on a monthly basis. I'm earning $1,531 on average every month from this property. Or if you want to break it down daily, that's about $72.92 per day from this property. This will produce about $18,229 per year for me through this property of passive income, and I am excited about this. I was able to step up to this yesterday, and I'll show you guys that in just a second, but this is amazing. So now I have 3 different properties that I'm earning passive income from eEstate. Now you guys can also build your own portfolio of income that you're earning from eEstate when you're ready. So I want to tell you guys that this is absolutely amazing here. Now, let's go back to this. This is just on the first level. There's actually other levels that you can participate in. When you guys get higher access to capital, or when you're ready to step up, you can go to buyer level 2, and you can access properties like this building here that's in California. With this building here at $24,590, you can actually produce a cash flow for yourself of over $3,924 from this property every single month. You'll be earning about $186 per day from this property, which is amazing right here. So there's a lot of different properties that you can actually participate. But let me actually go in and go back to this and show you how this works. Now, a lot of people wonder about the company. Hey, Anthony, is the company real? What's the company all about? Well, I want to tell you that eEstate was launched in partnership with 2 other major companies, one being Eli Property, which is a traditional real estate company from Oregon with over 50 years of experience. Now, the ARDR is the other company, which is providing the standard for digital real estate agents out there. Now, I want to tell you that the CEO of this company is Brandon Stevenson, and this is an incredible individual. I talk to him on a consistent basis. I was just talking to him yesterday and absolutely excited about where we're going with this company. And every time I talk to him, he's talking about the next 3 to 5 to 10 years that you're going to be able to participate with this, and the vision of what the company has in store and the things that the company will be rolling out very soon. So you guys are definitely in store for a treat with that, right? So I want to tell you guys that this is absolutely amazing, right? And I'm excited about this for you guys when you guys get involved with this company. Now, there's another gentleman here who is Mike Hamilton. That's the gentleman you saw on the video a little bit earlier that was doing the tour of the apartments. Mike Hamilton is an absolutely incredible person as well. And he's the one that's going out curating these properties. He's the one that's putting his feet on the ground, looking for those properties, touring those properties, and doing these deals to make sure that the company has great properties to offer that we can earn passive income from. Now, I have some exciting news for you guys. I want each and every one of you all to be on the presentation on September the 3rd. We have an exciting and a special guest who will be the co-founder of eEstate. Mike Hamilton will be on the presentation with us on Wednesday, September the 3rd at 9 a.m., just like this presentation. And we're going to do a great conversation going back and forth and everything, which is going to be absolutely amazing. So if you guys aren't already, I want you guys to make sure you're making plans to get on that presentation with us so you can get even more information about why eEstate is so powerful and why eEstate is changing the game for real estate right now. Now, this is the partnership triangle. So you see that eEstate sits on the shoulders of 2 other powerful companies and to present this opportunity for us. Now let's go and let's talk about how you get started, because I know a lot of you all are excited right now and you're saying, hey, I want to get started. I want to get started with this opportunity here. And I want to tell you, you can definitely get started with this opportunity. How do you do that? Just get the link from the person who invited you. They have their own personalized link. They have their own landing page that they can send to you. And once they send that to you, you can go ahead and create your free account on the eEstate website. Now, because this is a real platform, you do have to go through your KYC process. They want to comply with KYC regulations around the world. They want to make sure that they're totally compliant. So you do have to do that. But it's a very simple process. All you have to do is upload your ID and do a video selfie, and then you will be approved by the company so that you can go in and look at all of the real estate properties that are available through eEstate. Now, once you look at all the different properties that are available, then you can choose the one that's best for you. Now, when you see the one that's best for you, you see how much it is to actually get in on that property, then you're going to fund your account. Now, here's the great thing. The company doesn't make you go out to some swapping service or swapping platform to swap out for the token and do all of this. You actually get to actually participate with your favorite token, most likely, right? Whatever token that you like to participate with, whether it's Bitcoin, USDT, USDC, or whatever token is best for you, you can literally fund your account and then get started with eEstate, right? So once you actually purchase your fractional share of ownership with the property that is best for you, you just simply sit back, relax, and start tracking your returns, right? So once you track your returns, you're going to see that you're going to start getting paid passive income within the next 24 to 48 business hours with this platform. You don't have to wait months. You don't have to wait a couple of, you don't have to wait a long time to start getting paid. You're going to get started getting paid passive income within the next 24 to 48 hours, which makes this absolutely incredible that we have this opportunity with eEstate. Now, let me cover some of the legal things. A lot of people don't cover this when they go over presentation information, but I like to make sure you have all the information that's necessary for you. So the first thing that I want to tell you guys that this company is registered in Panama, and they registered in Panama so they can have favorable tax conditions and even clear legal status. Now, they do strive to comply with international KYC and AML regulations, so they're going to make sure they do all their due diligence as they're participating in that way. Now, the other thing that I want you guys to understand is that real estate tokens may be subject to evolving securities laws in certain jurisdictions. We don't know how those laws are going to evolve, but right now everything looks really favorable for real estate and cryptocurrency as it stands. Now, for anybody else, I do want to tell you guys that we know that there's going to be fluctuations in the market. Any market that you participate in is going to go up and down. And since there's going to be fluctuation in the market, we'd have to tell you that past performance does not guarantee your future results. The other thing that I want to keep you guys in mind of is that the laws governing blockchain and tokenized assets are still developing. So there could be shifts in the way things happen. There could be laws that come along that are making it better for us. And that's what we've been seeing lately with the laws that are coming out about cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. And also, guys, you want to be aware of technical things that could happen. But what I can tell you is that I rest assured that eEstate is doing the necessary audits to mitigate any type of risk that we can have when it comes to technical things with eEstate. So guys, that's what it takes for you to get involved passively in the real estate space through eEstate. It's very simple. You can literally see an opportunity for yourself today and start participating today, which is absolutely phenomenal that you can start earning income tomorrow passively from the eEstate space, which is absolutely amazing right there. So for those of you all who want to participate passively, that's the information that you need to know. But I know there's a lot of you all who are on here because you see that there's a new wave of wealth being created and you want to participate in a deeper way. You want to earn even more money with eEstate. You want to become a person that is actually operating on a higher level and getting more of this wealth that's going to be generated through this market shift. And I want to tell you there's an opportunity for you all to become a digital real estate agent. Now, what is a digital real estate agent? A digital real estate agent is simply a person that actually is going to connect buyers with properties on the eEstate website, which is amazing right here. Now, why would someone want to do that? Well, of course, you're going to be rewarded very well when you do that. But let's talk about all the benefits. First of all, you're going to understand blockchain and tokenization and the online property market. So you're going to become the expert in your circle and in your space. So you'll be the one with the ability to make this information available to people so that you can actually benefit from that and so that they can actually start earning passive income through the real estate space. Now, you get to work on whatever schedule is best for you. Nobody's telling you how you have to work or anything like that. Also, you're going to get an unlimited earning potential over here. You can earn unlimited income over here with eEstate because it's so phenomenal, right? And the way they have this set up. So let's talk about how you get access to become a digital real estate agent. The first thing that you're going to have to do is get your license subscription, right? Now, I know a lot of people think, man, this is the catch. You got to get a license subscription. I want to tell you that it's not like traditional real estate. It's not something that's totally cumbersome in the process. It's not something that's going to cost you a ton of money. In fact, you can actually get your license for as little as $9. That's right. You can pay $9 for the month, or you can pay $90 for the year, and that's going to cover your membership for your access to eEstate and to become a digital real estate agent. Now, you do have to complete a digital form and you have to sign an agreement and be approved by the company. But once you're approved by the company, you gain full access to the eEstate properties and the tools, including your personal landing page editor, which is incredible. So you can share these properties with the people around you. Now, let's talk about all the different income streams that you're going to have access to once you become a digital real estate agent. The first income stream that you're going to get access to is deal commission. So when you introduce people to the properties on the eState website and somebody decides to purchase a fractional ownership of a property, then you're going to be rewarded, right? You're going to be rewarded with a deal commission right up front. The other thing that's impressive about this is that not only can you actually get started as a digital real estate agent, but if you know other people who want to participate in this new wave of wealth and they want to become a digital real estate agent themselves, you can actually enroll them through your link. And then they're in your organization. You can literally start working like a broker in traditional real estate and enrolling other digital real estate agents so that you can earn from their efforts as well. Right? This is an amazing thing that you can get paid on other agents actually producing also. Now, being that we have a platform that produces passive income, I believe it's only right that the company set it up that we also get profit commissions. So as people earn profits on a daily basis from this platform, you have the ability to earn a matching percentage of the profits that they're earning on a daily basis. Now, you have to become a certain agent level to actually get access to this, but I believe once you get access to this, you're going to see how incredible this is as well. Now, the other thing that we're going to have access to is an agent bonus, a bonus that we have access to. So you're going to be able to hit different milestones with the company as you grow your organization and your portfolio of properties that you've introduced. And you're going to be able to earn different bonuses from the company. And I'm going to show you how that works in just a second. Now, part of those bonuses that you're going to earn is through e-token rewards. Now, e-tokens are rewards that are within the eState platform that will allow you to win even more money from eState. And I'm going to show you how that works also. So let's jump into the first thing, which is the deal commissions, right? So you're going to earn deal commissions anytime that you introduce people to a property and they purchase a fractional ownership share of that property. On that first level, you're going to earn 6%. So you earn 6% deal commission from that. When you earn 6% deal commission from the property, you know what that means? That means that if somebody starts with $1,000, you're going to earn $60. If somebody starts with $10,000, you're going to earn $600. If somebody starts with $6,000, you're going to earn. If somebody starts with $10,000 or $100,000, you're going to earn $6,000 from this. So this is how that works, right? So let me also tell you guys this. On your levels 2 through 5, you're going to earn 2%, which is incredible because these are deals that won't be introduced directly by you, but by other agents that you have enrolled in your organization. Now, on levels 6 through 8, you're going to earn 1%. This is set up so profitably here that a lot of people are going to make a lot of money as they introduce people to eState and what it has to offer. Now, let's talk about the other side of it. Remember, I was talking about those profit commissions that people are earning on a daily basis? Yes, you're going to be able to take a part of the profit commission. Now, this starts at agent level 4. Once you hit agent level 4, it's going to open up your first level, which means that you're going to earn 5% off of all of the profit that's being earned on your first level. So let's think about this. If you had 1,000 people you had people earning $1,000 of profit commission or $1,000 of profit on your first level, you will earn a commission of 5%. So that means that you will earn $50 per day just off of that commission. That is something that's absolutely amazing here as well. And I'm excited about that. Now, if we talk about the levels of level 2 through 3, you're going to earn 2%, right? So you will earn 2% on levels 2 and 3, then you're going to earn 1% on levels 4 and 5, which is incredible there as well. Now let's talk about the agent bonuses that are available here as well. Now, there's some bonuses once you start hitting different milestones, right? Once you start hitting these different milestones, you're going to be able to participate in these bonuses, which is incredible, right? So let me get something done. All right, so once you hit these different milestones, you're going to be able to start participating in the bonuses here. So once you hit $500 of turnover, guess what, guys? The company's going to give you 100 e-tokens. And I'm going to show you in just a second what you're able to do with those e-tokens. Once you hit $3,000 of turnover, the company is going to give you 150 e-tokens, but you're also going to get $30 in cash. Once you get $10,000 of turnover, you're going to get 250 e-tokens, and then you'll get $100 in cash. Once you get to level 4, This means that you have $25,000 of turnover. You're going to get 500 e-tokens and you're going to get $250 in cash. Guys, this goes all the way up to $1 million of turnover here at level 10, which you're going to get 10,000 e-tokens and also $10,000 in cash when you do this. Now, what's incredible about this is once you hit level 10, the company doesn't take the designation away from you. They allow you to keep your level 10 designation, but what they do is reset the chart so that you can actually earn all of these bonuses all over again, which is absolutely amazing here as well. So you have an unlimited bonus pool here through eEstate. Now, here's the revenue share system I want to tell you guys about. With the revenue share system, your personal investments count 100% towards your turnover for the system. Now, your first level is going to count towards 80%, right? The 80% of the volume from your first level will count towards your personal turnover, right? Then you have on your second level, it's going to be 40%. Third level is going to be 20%. Fourth level is 10%. And levels 5 through 8 is going to be 5% here, right? So that's incredible there as well. So let's go ahead. Let me go a little bit further and talk about how you get started. So all you have to do for this part is to actually get the link from the person who you invited, right? So once you get the link from the person who invited you, they are going to have a section on there for you to become a digital real estate agent. Once you become a digital real estate agent, who is this? Once you become a digital real estate agent, you are going to be able to go ahead and offer these properties to other people. When people purchase their fractional ownership of properties through you, you can literally earn money today. You don't have to wait, guys. You have the opportunity to start earning money with eEstate today as a digital real estate agent. And this is absolutely phenomenal that we have access to this here. And it's incredible that we can share this with you guys. Now, I know we're running out of time on here, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get into my back office even further, and I want to show you guys a couple of things. Now, just in case you guys were looking for information on this website to see how legit things are, I want to tell you, once you enroll, you can actually go in and go to the information hub and go to the knowledge base. When you go into the knowledge base for eEstate, you can look at their documentation. So when you look at their documentation, you're going to see the company registration, which is right here. You will see the Panama registration for the company, and they have this easily accessible for everybody right there in the back office. But if you also want to see their legal entity identifier here, you can actually go ahead and look at that as well. They have all of this information easily available in the back office for all of you all. Now, what I also encourage you all to do is to go in and look at the 2024 financial report for eEstate, which they have all the information disclosed in here, all the information that you're going to need, and you'll gain a lot of insight from looking over this 2024 financial report from eEstate, right? Now, I also want to tell you guys that you can go in and look at a sample real estate investment contract from eEstate. So you can look at this sample real estate investment contract and look at all the terms and conditions. But I do want to highlight one thing for you here. One of the things that I point out to people is that asset inheritance is available with this contract. This contract is legally binding worldwide. In the event of the buyer's death, the asset can be transferred to an heir. To do so, the heir must provide this contract to the company's representatives along with the death certificate and the buyer of the buyer and the documents proving familiar relationship to the buyer, or a copy of the will specifying the buyer's assets in the company and the heir's name. So it has this available so you can actually pass this on to an heir if something happens to you. All right. So I want to tell you guys that this is absolutely amazing right here that we do have this available. All right. So I'm excited about this as well. Now, here's the next thing that I want to tell you guys about here with this is that you actually have the opportunity of looking at all the other information and all the other documentation that is available here as well, right? So you can look at all of this. This stuff is easily available to you. Now, another thing that I want to do while I'm on the presentation is you guys see I have $280 in my e-wallet here. What I can do with eEstate is actually go ahead and withdraw this from my e-wallet to my personal decentralized wallet, right? So I can actually do that. I want to show you guys how this works here. So you can see that the company is paying and withdrawals are real here, right? So let's go in and I want to show you guys how I do this. So simply what you would do is go into your e-wallet and then you will be able to do a withdrawal. Now I already have my wallet address in here, but I will go in and put in the amount that I want to withdraw. When I put in the amount of 280.19, so $280.19 is what I want to withdraw. Now, I do want to let you guys know there is a 1% withdrawal fee. So that means that when my withdrawal is sent, they're going to send me $277 or 277.3881 USDT. All right. Now, I have a PIN code that I have to put in here, and this is my secret PIN code. So I'm not going to make this accessible to you guys. So I'm going to stop real quick while I actually do it. I'll stop my share real quick while I actually do this. So I can actually put this in here. So I stop that, and then I'm going to do the withdrawal, right? So once I do the withdrawal, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back in and I'm going to show you guys here. Let me share this, share my screen again. So I went ahead and shared my screen again, and it said my withdrawal was successful. You didn't see that part, but you see my wallet went to zero here now. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over a couple of other things, and I'm going to show you that, guys, that this has hit my wallet. So when you actually go in and you actually get your first property with eEstate, it's going to show up under your My Assets. Now, in my back office, you can see I have over $13,590 in assets with eEstate. And so far, I've earned $935.54 just from my assets with eEstate. And you see that I started this back on June 18th, right? Now you see that I have several different properties that are available here. Let me show you. I have 3 different properties. I have the commerce property, which I haven't earned anything from this yet because I just did this one yesterday. I have the apartments level, which I've earned $32 from. And then I have the villas, which was the first property that I tokenized, which was $903.54 that I've earned from that property. One thing that you're going to be able to see here is that I have access to my tokens on the blockchain on Binance Scan. So the EST token that eEstate has is on the blockchain for Binance on the BSC scan. So it's based on BSC. Now I'm going to go here and show you guys my tokens out here on the blockchain, which you'll see there's 312 EST right here, right? So that shows 312 right on the blockchain, which matches what's in my back office right here. And even you can see that for my newest purchase right here of the commerce level. And you will see right here that I have 1,027 EST that represents my ownership here that's even in the back office here, 1,027. So you guys see that also there is a contract here, right? So I have a contract that has my name on it. And it also, this contract, it has my signature on it, right? And it also has the CEO's signature, as you can see there, right? So this contract is available for you guys to actually look at as well. What I suggest for everyone is to go ahead and print out your contract and keep it somewhere safe or save it wherever you put all of your most important documents, all right? Now, I told you guys with those rewards that you get, as far as e-tokens, you can actually spin the money wheel. So let me show you how this works. As you guys see, I have over 1,000 e-tokens in here right now. So I'm going to do a couple spins of the money wheel to show you how this works, to see that I could possibly get some free cash from this platform by spinning this money wheel. So let's go ahead and spin it one time right now. So if I spin it one time right now, you see that my balance decreased, and I just won $2 from this platform, which is incredible. That's free money, right? So I'm going to also spin it again, right? We're going to spin it again to see what else I win from the platform here. I just won 50 cents, right? So we're going to add that to my e-wallet. Let's give it one more spin. 3 is a charm, right? 3 times is a charm. $1.50. So let me show you guys this. I added that to my e-wallet. So even when I won that, you see I have $5.50 now in my e-wallet, as I just emptied out my e-wallet because I did a withdrawal, right? So now I have $5.50, which I could literally go in and withdraw if I was ready to right now. But I think it's time for me to actually go in and look at my e-wallet, look at my actual wallet to see if my withdrawal has been processed. So let me actually do this. I'm going to pull up the Binance scan for my wallet here, and I'm going to show you guys that I have received my withdrawal from eEstate. So if I go over here and look at my wallet, I'm going to go to my token transfers over here, right? So if I go to my token transfers, look what I have here in my wallet. You see it was processed right here. $277.39 is what they sent right over to my wallet, and that was processed 2 minutes ago. So guys, you got real proof that the payouts are happening, the withdrawals are happening for this platform, which is absolutely amazing that we have this available here as well. So I'm excited about this, guys, that we actually get to participate in a platform like this, and that this is absolutely incredible. Now, let's go in, and I want to show you guys something else here. Anytime that you get in, you can actually get different rewards. As a buyer, you can, let me show you the level 1 achievements. When you open your account, you're going to get 50 ETK, right? When you complete your profile data, you're going to get 20 ETK. When you purchase your first property, you're going to get 100 ETK. When you and you're going to receive 10 ETK from your asset balance. You're going to get 10 ETK when you receive profit to your asset balance. Anytime you spend when you spend the money wheel for the first time, you're going to get 50 ETK. When you make 5 withdrawals from the asset balance to the e-wallet, you're going to get 50 ETK. So there's several different ways that you can actually earn ETK from this platform, and you can actually participate, right? So this is an absolutely incredible thing. Now, let's go a little bit further here on how you guys can actually participate over here, right? And I want to tell you guys is that what I want to tell you guys first and foremost is that this property is this project is doing some incredible things here, and that if you're ready to participate, you can literally go ahead and get started today. But there is a special. If you wanted to get started today, you can get started with the property that I was just talking about before, which is the property in Los Angeles, California, actually the one that I started with as well. But if you start with the villa in Los Angeles, California, there is a special right now, and you can actually get 1,000 ETK when you purchase fractional ownership in this property, which starts at a minimum of $3,120. You're going to earn a cash flow of around $400 per month. But guys, this is incredible that you're going to get 1,000 ETK, which means you can spin that money wheel 10 times, and you can see if you can win up to $1,000 each time that you spin that money wheel. So that is an incredible bonus right there for you actually getting on this. So this is amazing right here. I love the way that this is set up, and I love the things that are happening right here with eEstate, and so many people are winning on a new level with this. So I'm excited about this for all of the people who are going to get started with this incredible program, right? And so that's exciting right here. I'm going to go ahead and wrap the presentation up today. I won't do a drawing on the presentation today because I had to control the chat there. We had some craziness going on in the chat. So I won't do that today. But when we have our next presentation on Friday, I'm going to do even more. I'll do 5 different drawings for the presentation on Friday at 1 p.m. We'll make sure we have everything locked down and controlled and all that type of stuff so that we'll have a successful presentation on Friday as well. But let's pack it out on Friday at 1 p.m. We're going to get a ton of people on the presentation. We're going to give away some things, help people get started in the space of tokenization, and do some absolutely incredible things right now. Guys, I'm excited for everyone who gets started with eEstate today and everyone who goes and takes action on the information that you heard today. Right? Here's one of the things I want to leave you with. Just like one of my virtual mentors, Eric Thomas, said, he said, if you can have the opportunity of a lifetime, but it means absolutely nothing if you don't take advantage of it during the lifetime of the opportunity. So I'm going to tell you guys, we're in the right place at the right time. Let's make the most of it. Until the next presentation, I hope you guys have an absolutely phenomenal day, and I am out. You guys have a great day.
Recording stopped.